grab my koozie, but first up, let's some triple threat online action with our 2K E-Band. E-Bands.
We are here.
Here we go. Who's watching here? Hey, come around. Stay there. I see you. Get ready to run. Oh, come on, man. Oh, hit that. You better hit that. Hit. Fuck hard. Keep shooting that. Hey, yo, right here, baby. Good boy, baby, yeah. Yo, watch him. Hey, yo, that's on you. It's a good joke. No, you did. Who's got ball? Set it up. Hey, shot. Set up. Oh, come on! Get there! You know what's up.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. A terrific opening day for another season of NBA basketball. Mike, I know you're as excited as I am to be back in action.
I think the real question is, are we as excited as these fans? They are done waiting. All the offseason speculation and anticipation finally comes to an end here.
Here's Teagle. He's defended by Jordan. 5 to shoot. Perkins with the bucket.
Nice move by Perkins on. The play, setting a solid pick and then smoothly rolling into position to score.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. Rebound by Perkins.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Worthy. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Watching Worthy, he's just so smooth in everything he does.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 4-point game. Jordan left side. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The goal of offenses should be getting the easiest shot possible. And generally speaking, the closer you are, the easier to score.
Tipped away. Paxson with the steal. To the paint. And the dunk by Jordan.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Outside, Scott. Outside, Perkins. Back to Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Cartwright.
That's a shot the defense will let him have.
Well, it's a low percentage look. Sometimes they go in, but not often.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Known as having an unorthodox shot, Cartwright is such a valuable role player. A big man who does what's asked of him.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Worthy feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Scott. Will Cartwright grabs the rebound.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
It's Pippen on the wing. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. He uses that length to score through contact.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Here's Scott. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Divac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The kick out to Scott. Worthy against Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Divac. Grant gets the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Jordan can't get it to go. The Lakers trail. Outside, Scott. Pass to Worthy. They need this one. And he sinks that one in the back of... the rim on the way in.
The quick thinking of Worthy. Excellent at realizing when to shoot off the catch.
Pippen with it. Divac picks him up. And here's Jordan outside. Perkins pulls it in. Lakers shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Outside, Scott. Pass to Perkins. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. Armstrong's checked in for Michael Jordan. And the Lakers also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Teagler. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Johnson inside. He's covered by Armstrong. 4 on the shot clock. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, magic is simply that. good and that smooth. Even while being fouled, he gets it up and down.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Armstrong. Pippen, a screen on Johnson. And again, no good by Chicago. Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Chicago grabs the miss. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers. Here's Pippen over Perkins. Grant the pass to Paxson. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles leading by 3. Johnson surveying the floor. No good from 18. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And John Paxson good for 3.
Finding a shot and sinking it. Paxson can be so effective from range.
Johnson against Armstrong. Divac a screen on Armstrong. Here's Johnson. Perkins against Armstrong. Some solid defense from Grant. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Pippen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Worthy kicks to Johnson. Pass to Perkins. Here's Worthy. Shoots over Pippen. The kick out to Worthy. Rebound by the Bulls. Cartwright's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Armstrong. Offline with his 3. Worthy against Pippen. Johnson in the corner. Back to Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
A beautiful setup for the alley-oop slam.
Clark, I don't know what was better, the pass or the finish.
Excellent execution. And that just shows how in sync they are as teammates.
One-handed, threw it down with power.
Oh, he loves that move.
An iconic one for him.
It's all tied in Chicago. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
So far, the defense has been excellent coming into this game.
They're communicating, providing help when needed, and not giving up anything easy. You love to see this type of effort.
To the inside, Green. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Inside the paint, Green stays agile, helping him find the close-range look.
Here's Jordan. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Love the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball, inside and outside action.
Collett, he's covered by Armstrong. Pass to Teagle. And another basket for the Lakers.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Armstrong dishes to Jordan. Purdue with a screen on Smith. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, I like to see this. Will Purdue looking to score. I mean, he's really good at getting into the contact and drawing the foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
It's good. Clark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. the ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Collett. The rebound by Purdue. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Jordan. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The touch on Jordan's close-range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Now here is Smith, still without a basket. Green against King. Knocked loose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Love the energy from Green inside, going up strong, playing through the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Green. Cartwright's checked in for the Bulls. Paxson comes in for Armstrong. The Lakers also making some changes. Devonts comes in for Campbell. And Worthy subbed in for Teagle. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
Collett. That's short off the rim. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Jordan, the pass to Hobson. Paxson kicks to Jordan. Shoots over Worthy. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Collett, guarded by Paxson. It's Worthy missing. The Bulls with the lead. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Changes for Chicago. Grant is checked in for King. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Hobson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Coach Fratello, they've been effective on the offensive end in this one.
Yeah, they've created good looks and made the most of them.
Now here's Pippen, and stolen by Worthy. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Pass to Devonts. Now, here's Worthy. And here is Scott. He's defended by Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Worthy. And here's Perkins. Gets a very good look and converts. Perkins got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And Perkins has a feel for when to take a quick shot. Nice work.
Jordan outside. Green with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. Los Angeles making a switch here. Teagle's checked in.
Number 20, Terry.
1:33 left in the first half. Paxson passes to Grant. Michael Jordan on the wing. 14 points for him. And again, Chicago. No good. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Bulls on D. Devonts dishes to Scott. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Teagle. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
That one is no good. The Lakers trail. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Hodges checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Bulls. Number
50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Scott. Pippen against Worthy. Back to Scott. Perkins with a screen on Paxson. The kick out to Worthy. Scott against Paxson. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
We know Scott's got a great stroke from 3. So these mid-range shots, they're easy for Byron.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Excellent defense from Worthy. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 1 and will return shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Love the way he makes those sharp, relentless cuts to the rim. He's been a major thorn in the defensive side.
No question. I expect him to keep knifing inside as much as he can. This is how aggressive a player he is.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A moment for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, TA. Appreciate the update. We'll be thinking of him, Clark.
For sure. The injury changes their rotation quite a bit, Kevin.
Yeah, you said it.
And it's really tough to replace his contributions.
We've seen, Clark, 5 lead changes so far. Neither team is able to pull away.
And because of that, Kevin, I just feel like this game is going to come down to the wire.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, Byron Scott knows how to get the ball in the basket, folks. He's a good scorer and really makes an impact on offense.
Here's Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 19 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Scott against Paxson. Scott the pass to Worthy. Here's Teagle. 6 to shoot. Pass to Divac. No one near him. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now, here's Pippen. Here's Grant. Misses off the left iron. Scott the pass to Teagle. And the layup's good off the glass. Teagle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Fantastic pass from Scott. Looking to feed his guys whenever he can.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jordan with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 1. Here in the second half, Mike, this game is still very close.
An insane amount of lead change. The fans are certainly getting their money's worth.
Now, here's Scott. Divac a screen on Paxson. Pass to Perkins. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. 3-pointer, Worthy. Jordan with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The shot's good. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
It's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. And the Lakers call time here.
Put your hands together. It's your Rumble.
For the Bulls, who comes in for Bill Cartwright. Armstrong subbed in for Michael Jordan. On the wing, Worthy, defended by Pippen. To the wing on the left. Here's Teagle. He's covered by Armstrong. 5 on the clock. And Grant sends it back.
With his length and athleticism, Grant covers a lot of ground defensively.
Now Pippen. Armstrong with the screen on Divac. Here's Pippen. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Divac. Paxson against Worthy. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Scott kicks it over to Worthy. From beyond the arc. And Pippen pulls it down.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Takes it off the glass. Pippen's got 6 points.
With his physicality, Pippen is fearless inside that painted area.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Perkins. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens. Well, they should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
The Bulls leading by 5. Pippen outside. A minute 42 left in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Vlade Divac.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders in the foul room so he can get to the line.
And this guy simply just wants to win and will do anything he can to do this.
Kings check in for the Bulls. And the Lakers also making a change. Campbell's checked in. Pass to Smith. Floats one. Good.
Smith.
1:19 left in the third quarter. To the middle. Pippen kicks to Armstrong. Back to Pippen. Lays it up off the glass. Pippen's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Assertive move. You can tell this game's heating up.
Smith against Paxson. Smith left side. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Green with the screen on Paxson. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And Pippen gets it to go.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Collett, he's covered by Armstrong. Outside, Perkins. Collett. Out to Smith. Perkins with the screen for Smith. Here's Campbell. Unable to get that one. Michael Jordan getting it. For the Chicago Bulls. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Armstrong against Johnson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Now you see him, now you don't. Magic with unlimited moves to get by you and score.
And here is Jordan. Down low, King the pass to Jordan. Good on the shot. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside. Finishes through it.
Johnson against Armstrong. Johnson can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Count that one. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
In the open floor, few are better than Jordan. MJ can literally fly.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Here's Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. And Chicago's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Back to Jordan. Over Green. Jordan can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Johnson. Over Armstrong. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really a tough situation for the defender there. Put him in a pickle. Jordan drives with such force, so it's not surprising he's able to draw the foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Kings checked in for Williams.
Team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Bulls, number 21.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Worthy outside. Ball stolen. 4-on-3 break. Here's Jordan. The Lakers with the rebound. Worthy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Collett guarded by Paxson. Pass to Smith inside. Campbell kicks it over to Worthy. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Jordan to the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Bulls, Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for King. Grant comes in for Livingston. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Hobson. Lakers trail by 11. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Worthy. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. And he lays it up and in. Worthy's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Teagley's checked in for Green.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Terry Teagle.
Paxson against Scott. Shot clock at 6. Here's Teagle, defended by Jordan.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Chicago leading by 9. And he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got 15 points here in the second half.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left them that much of a lane to work with.
And Los Angeles calling timeout.
Put your hands together. It's your Lavables.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Mike Dunleavy gave his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Scott against Paxson. Scott inside. Pass to Teagle. Worthy against Pippen. Now here's Worthy. He's covered closely. Perkins trying to break loose. They shoot again. The rebound by Jordan. Well, Clark, they might want to milk the clock here.
Great time to slow it down and get a good shot.
And a missed layup. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Scott. Pass to Worthy. Shoots over Pippen. That misses off the backboard. The Bulls leading by 11.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Bulls.
And man, did those two other. Wow, guys, something else.
Boy, I could feel the level of intensity and physicality here in the booth. Both teams going strong in the paint.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jordan.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Michael Jordan, 4th personal foul, 4th team foul. James.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the poise that Worthy brings to his game, I mean, it's impressive. He keeps his cool even in tough situations, and he always seems to allow the game to come to him.
He's perfect from the line this time. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Armstrong with it. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. Worthy with the rebound. Smith right side.
Tony Smith. Assist from James Worthy.
There's the triple. Bucket's good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Fueled by the energy in this arena, they were able, Clark, to take control of this one.
Yep, you always want to show out in front of the home crowd, and they did not disappoint.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Harlan signing off. We'll see you next time.
thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Golden State Warriors. And the starting group for Chicago. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Curry. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
From deep, Jordan. Podziemski grabs the board. Here's Golden State. Here's Butler. Got it from about 16 feet.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really. Gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many. That's for sure. He can really fly.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, let someone initiate and create for Jimmy. That's catch and shoot opportunity. That's a sweet spot.
Pippen. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Here's Butler. The kick out. Curry. Tries a 10-footer. And off the glass. That one's good. Curry's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. He does not get the second one. And the Warriors with possession. 3-point lead. Curry passes to Green. It's Podziemski on the wing. Launches a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Jordan. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 7.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. Takes the 3. Rodman with a rebound. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Curry. Chicago making their last shot. Outside Moody. Butler surveying the floor. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start, giving up high percentage looks.
Oh! Gets you some!
Show us some power. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Outside Podziemski. To the middle. Here's Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 7.
Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now. Boy, if he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Outside for Butler. That three's off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Jordan with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. And here's Butler outside. Drains the triple. He's got 10.
Now you can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Here's Pippen. Butler covering. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got his second basket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Shot from 16. Second shot opportunity. Butler's shot is good.
Jimmy Butler has found his groove, and he isn't letting the defense impact him in any way.
Here's Pippen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Good on the second one. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Payton. Now Kuminga. Outside Curry. The three is up. Rebounded by Pippen. The Bulls on offense. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Just 5 on the clock. Fades back. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Chicago leading. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. And it's Kerr in at the point. Here's Jordan. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Curry surveys. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Curry. Here's Kuminga. A rebound by Kukoc. Jordan against Hield. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Curry. Outside Payton. Pass to Hield. The three. It's hauled in by Whittington. Chicago leading by 5. Jordan with it. Payton covering. Jordan misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The officials were right on top of that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Dubs, Jonathan Kuminga, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Looney's checked in for Jackson Davis. A big group substitution here for Chicago. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State.
Timeout.
Trailing by 5. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney, and Podziemski subbed in for Hield. Now here's Curry, tightly guarded. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
There's a dogged intensity with which Draymond Green plays the game of basketball. He will get to the space he wants and score it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And there's a pick. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And here's Green from the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
And the Bulls call time here. And so here is Chicago. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Right side, Payton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And you
like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Here's Jordan. Oh, wow!
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Brandon Podziemski. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. And both free throws good for Jordan. Warriors trail by 3. And here's Curry for 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Golden State.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Fields checked in for Curry.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:49 left in the first half. Moody from outside. Chicago with a rebound. Longley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Pippen from behind the arc. Out left to the wing. Butler with a steal. Outside Moody. Outside Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Podziemski. And a missed layup. Chicago trailing here. Here's Pippen. Over Butler. Pass to Rodman. Here's Pippen. Second chance effort. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. Nice move. It's tipped. Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. 36 seconds left in the second period. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Down low. Green, the pass to Moody. Outside Hield. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
And there's the screen. Here's Pippen. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Pippin's got 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead, up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Chicago leading. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. With the step back inside. Pass to Jordan. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jordan's got 31.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Basket's good. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Jordan inside, defended by Podziemski. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 35.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Podziemski. To the paint. And it's Green missing. Bulls leading by 5. Here's Jordan. Podziemski grabs the board. Here's Pippen for 3. Counted from distance. Pippin's got 11 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a free t-shirt? Dub Nation, let me hear you.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Pippen. 11 points in the game. Jordan, the pass to Longley. Here's Harper. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Moody. Butler on the wing. To the inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
See, right there in the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
Chicago leading by 4. Pippen, pass to Jordan. Pass to Harper. Here's Pippen. Here's Jordan. And that one's good. Jordan's got 37.
Well, so great when you're... offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Curry. Harper pulls it in. Now here's Jordan. Defended by Podziemski. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Warriors trail by 8. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on that one. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
And here's Jordan. Give him 39. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now that... That's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Jordan with a screen on Curry. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Outside Butler, unloads from 13. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
Jordan with it, now guarded by Butler. Here's Kukoc. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 11-point game. Outside Butler. Pass to Payton. Outside Podziemski. From the arc. The rebound by Kukoc. Kukoc has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jordan goes in. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say
wow.
Elevation? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Curry. Warriors trail by 12. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Butler. And Butler inside.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Pippen. He's got 11. The fadeaway. Warriors with the rebound. Hield from outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls out in front, leading by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And the Warriors with possession, trailing by 10. And so in the game for the Bulls. And it's Whittington in at the 5. Over to the left wing. Here's Curry. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Steph, an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
Jordan against Hield. They set the pick. Doubled by Kuminga. Jordan up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 47 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the basket by Hield.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Pass to Jordan. Rebounded by Hield. Warriors trail by 8. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Let's go with a 3. Tries again. And it goes straight through with a swish. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
You see how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Here's Jordan. Hield with the defensive effort. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Timeout, Bulls! And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Right wing. Inside. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now here's Jordan, defended by Podziemski. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 51.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Outside Payton. Pass to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pippen, no good. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Podziemski. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Chicago leading. Fires from deep. And the basket by Pippen.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. Where's the D?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. To that big hit. We have a dancer.
Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. And Moody is subbed in for Payton.
Green, Jimmy Butler.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Jordan with it. Now guarded by Butler. Back to Jordan. Six to shoot. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And the basket by Curry.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Jordan goes in, lays it up, and banks it in. Jordan's got 55.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Jordan taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Here's Curry. Rebound by the Bulls. Longley's got rebound number 8 now. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Butler. To the left wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry going inside. Oh, look at the hustle from Curry.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Timeout, Bulls.
And get ready to move. And walk up 16.
Now here's Jordan, defended by Podziemski. There's a screen. Hauled in by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 7-point differential. Here's Green. And it's Chicago with a board. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got... $59 points.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Right side Green. Outside Podziemski. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Well, their size, their strength, and their skilled passing ability. Draymond Green has such a great mix of attribute and skill.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. From downtown. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assist from Scottie Pippen.
And so Chicago takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now our player of the game.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the defending world champion Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Outside Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Jordan. Here's the teardrop. And it's White with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Celtics passing it around. Brown wide open. He fired. And again, Boston with the triple.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Jordan down low. White covering. Jordan can't get it to go. Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Pippen.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Basket good. Jordan's got his second bucket tonight.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
The three from Tatum. And Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And here's Jordan outside. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Basket counts.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. And Holiday has it in the corner. Shoots over Harper. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Heading to the court, it's your Bulls breaker. Make some noise. Bulls breakers, everyone.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, I feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And another miss by Chicago.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Tatum wide open. He fires one from outside off the mark. And the Bulls with possession. Here's Jordan. Here's the 3. Boston grabs the miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The Bulls trailing. Pippen finds Jordan. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Harper. Here's Rodman. Passed to Longley. Here's Jordan. Guarded by Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Boston also with the sub. Al Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Here's Pippen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard, defended by Kerr. Pass to Hauser. Now Brown from downtown. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
It's Pippen with the drive. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly. And you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Boston. With the triple.
Got to be cognizant of where Brown is at all times because this man will torch you.
Pippen, the pass to Kerr. He gets that one.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pippen's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
On offense, here are the Celtics. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And that one misses.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Chicago. They trail by 1. And here is Jordan. He's got 9. Kerr with the screen on Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for the Celtics, Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Here's Jordan. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Hauser misses. Chicago leading by 3. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Looking to end his cold spell. Kept alive by Boston. 2 points. That one goes.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Tatum against Jordan. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants. Makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin? Sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. So for the Bulls, Edwards comes in for Wennington, and it's Sally in for Simpkins. Horford from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Horford's got 5 points so far.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
A shot by Jordan, no good. Boston trailing. Pass to Pritchard. To the paint, here's Horford. Great D that time from Edwards.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Horford with the screen on Kerr. Pass to Hauser. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Kerr. Pritchard passes to Tatum. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading by 3. Jordan kicks to Kerr. Fires the 3. Jordan can't get that one to fall. And Boston has possession. Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Kerr. Pritchard passes to Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Tatum with it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Chicago leading. Jordan inside. Tatum on him. A nice shot by Jordan.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Going with an almost entirely new group. Longley's checked in for Edwards. Rodman comes in for Sally. Pippin's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Outside Holiday. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And Brown throws it down hard.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Pippen against White. Pippen down low. Kukoc from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Holiday, the pass to Cornette. Brown outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. Bulls leading by 3. Now, here's Pippen. 6 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Pippen. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Holiday. It's hauled in by Longley. Longley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pippen with it. Picked up by Brown. Pippen dishes to Kukoc. Good on the triple. Kukoc has got 6.
Love the assertiveness from Kukoc. A valuable offensive weapon for this team.
Pass to Cornette. And here's Brown. On the wing, Holiday. Shot clock at 6. White setting the pick for Holiday. Shoots over Harper. The shot by Holiday, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Bulls as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And Chicago has possession. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Harper is out there with Jordan. Then there's Longley. Then it's Rodman. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Tatum. There's the three. Jordan with the rebound.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And Jordan throws it down.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Outside, White. Oh, Tatum in control. Tatum camping off the alley-oop.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Jordan. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Pippen. 6 to shoot from 18 feet away. Chicago with a new 14. Harper's shot's good. Holiday with it. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Out to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Tatum's range on display.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Michael Jordan on the wing. White covering. Here's Jordan. The rebound by the Celtics. Down low. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. So he gets them both. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So it's Chicago now. Pippen down low. He's covered by Brown. Pippen with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Jordan against Brown. Brown jams it in.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
Bulls making a switch here. New coach is checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in. And so here is Chicago. 8-point game. Pippen outside. Kukoc a screen on Brown. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Michael Jordan.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And it's Pippen missing. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Holiday. Kukoc grabs the miss. Jordan against Brown.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Michael Jordan.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Harper with the steal. Jordan with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
At the line for Chicago.
First free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And both free throws good for Jordan. And Boston has possession. A 12-point game. And stolen by Jordan. The 19-foot shot, and it goes down 2 points. Kukoc has got 8 points.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Holiday with the 3. And it's Harper with the rebound. Chicago leading by 14. Jordan down low. Guarded by Holiday. Kukoc for 3. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum, that's good.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So for the Bulls, Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. Now Pippen, 12 points for him. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 11. Pritchard passes to Horford, and the layup falls. He's got 7.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
Pippen kicks to Kerr. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Hauser, guarded by Kukoc. Kukoc with the steal. And now the Bulls on the break. Kerr with it, picked up by Brown. Bulls moving the ball around. It's good from long range. Kukoc has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A legitimate threat to burn you outside. Kukoc understands when he should take that shot.
Here's Brown. Pass to Horford. Launches it. And it's Brown missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We come back right after. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jason Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded close. Clock at 4. Craig can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks it out to Kerr. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Hauser. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan looking around. Kerr can't hit. Celtics trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Craig passes to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen on Kerr. Pass to Hauser. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Jordan outside. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah. Knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Tatum against Jordan. Pritchard passes to Hauser. And it's off from three-point range. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Bulls. They played a great fourth quarter defensively. Only 3 points.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Tatum finds Horford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 18. Jordan with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. A nice shot by Jordan.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Strong finish by Tatum. Nothing was stopping him there.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Tatum. One shot.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Here's Jordan. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Left side, Brown. That one falls.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Jordan outside. The shot that time, not on target. White with the defensive effort. And White slams it in.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Brown, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jordan with it, now guarded by Tatum. Longley passes to Pippen. Jordan inside. He's against Porzingis. Pippen for three. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Longley's got his first basket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Jordan. Rebound, Boston. White's got his fourth rebound in this one. Out to Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture. Again, those are the shots you want him to take.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pippen against Brown. Clock at 6. Back to White. And here's Tatum for three. Boston, no good that time either. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Pippen. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Jordan. White with the defensive effort. To end the drought. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Jordan, that's for two. Misses there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Yes, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Washington Wizards. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. And it's Pippen in at the 3, and the bucket is good.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Jordan up top. Coulibaly defending. Here's Pippen. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Out to the wing. Longley passes to Pippen. Sarr pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Terrific move. Smooth and so polished. Middleton drives defenders nuts with that.
Washington shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Middleton.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Poole. Outside Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Now here's Coulibaly. Covered by Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. From the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Got a piece of it. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Sarr. Back to Poole. Jacks up with 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Bulls trail by 4. From deep, Jordan. Sarr pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
From deep, Jordan. Drops in the 3. Jordan's got 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Timeout. Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in.
Into the lineup for your Wizards, number 24, Corey Kispert.
Poole outside. Middleton, right side. Washington again can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Here's Pippen, and he gets it to go. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Kispert outside. Back to Poole. Puts up a 3. Harper pulls it in. And so here is Chicago. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Now here's Poole. He's guarded closely to stop the run. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Middleton. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter here. 5 to shoot. Kispert outside. Washington again can't hit. Chicago leading by 5. To the wing, right side. Here's Jordan. Three-pointer. Pippen, no good. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Jordan inside. Coulibaly defending. Rodman, the pass to Jordan. The rebound by the Wizards. It's Middleton on the wing. He's got 5.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Rodman with a rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Now Jordan. It's deflected. They recover it. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for Chicago. And it's Whittington in at the 5 spot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Champagnie, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Washington. Trailing by 5. Pass to Champagnie. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Champagnie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Jordan inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Bay. Back to Smart. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. And he buries his first look. And so here is Chicago. Jordan inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
If you want a t-shirt and you know you do, make some noise.
Here's Smart. Still no points. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Carrington. And here's George. Here's the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got 17.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Smart passes to Bay. Back to Smart. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's got his second basket of the game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Kerr, down low. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Smart looking around. Bay from long range. Simpkins grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Jordan. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Here's Kukoc. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 23.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Smart passes to Bay. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh. Keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Give him a round of applause.
Chicago leading by 7. Here's Pippen. And he lays it up and in. Pippen's got 6.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
The 3, George. Chicago grabs the miss. Harper's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Longley. Here's Kukoc. There's the three. Nails it from three. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Outside Coulibaly. Three-pointer is up. Middleton hits a three-pointer. Give him 8.
That'll hype his guys up. Middleton right back with one of his own.
Harper passes to Pippen. And stolen by Middleton. In transition. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Here they come, DC family.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Chicago leading by 6. Pippen, pass to Rodman. Here's Harper. To the left side wing. There's a screen. Here's Pippen. And he slams it in one-handed.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Middleton, no good. And so here is Chicago. They held a 12-point lead earlier. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Pippen. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards trail by 8. Right side, Coulibaly. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Pippen. Coulibaly defending. Kukoc, no good. Coulibaly with it from deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Bulls leading by 6. They've got Chris Middleton. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Coulibaly in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Middleton, no good. Now here's Jordan. Coulibaly defending. Jordan, the pass to Harper. Drops in the layup for 2. Harper's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Coulibaly. George outside. Poole from long range. Rodman with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Here's Jordan. Count the basket. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The fader, and Sarr with the basket on the assist by Poole.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
Pippen pass to Jordan. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. It's stolen by Poole. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Wow, so hard to stop Poole on the break.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Chicago leading by 8. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Attacking the rim. With power.
Tremendous finish. And we've got a timeout from Ryan Keefe. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Coulibaly. Back to George. Poole outside. Here's the pick. 4 on the clock. It's George on the wing. The three. Longley with a rebound.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Middleton outside. Lets the three fly. And that one's good. Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 7.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Pass to Rodman. From deep, Jordan. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Poole, the pass to Middleton. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Jordan. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Coulibaly. It's Poole on the wing. George outside. The three is up. The shot off that time. Bulls leading by 11. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. George outside. Pass to Middleton. And they'll get another chance. They grab their own miss. And down it goes. 2 points. Sarr's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Simpkins. Here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And the second free throw is good. 1:11 left to play in the third. Now here's Poole. Defense is right there. Hey, from long range. That one is off. Bulls leading by 12. Pippen, pass to Kerr. Here's Kukoc. Here's Pippen. 9 points in the game. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. And here's Poole. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Kispert. Takes a 3. The rebound by Kukoc. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. 11 points in the game. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Pippen's got 13.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Chicago, let's take a look. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And it's Smart missing. Chicago leading by 14. Jordan inside, defended by Kispert. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 37.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Just the fact that Smart is so shifty with the ball makes the defender play him even tighter.
The first one falls. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Gill comes in for Bay. And so Smart nails them both. And Chicago has possession. Pass to Jordan. It's hauled in by Carrington. The Wizards trail by 14. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. And Smart nails the triple.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Now here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Carrington. Now Smart. The floater. Not going to go that time. Chicago leading by 11. Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Middleton is checked in for Gill.
Substitution on the court.
And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Kispert outside. Back to Smart. Oh my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
Jordan, the pass to Kukoc. Pure from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 12.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that,
timeout.
Adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Now is the time. Get well and welcome your Wizard Breaker.
So for Washington, Sars checked in for Holmes. Coulibaly comes in for Kispert. And it's Jordan Poole in for Smart. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys, come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Jordan inside, Coulibaly defending, and the layup falls. Jordan's got 39.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
High arcing shot. He can't hit that time. Bulls leading by 14. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Washington. Sars got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Chicago foul.
And the Wizards making a change here. George is checked in.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, number 18, Deshaun George.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Poole. Chicago with a rebound. Kukoc has got 4 rebounds now. Middleton against Jordan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Jordan. Wizards trail by 16. Pass to George. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Sar. And that time also a missed shot. Jordan against Middleton. Here's Kukoc. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Kukoc has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. George outside. Back to Poole. And there's the drive. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a three-point play.
Third team foul. Jordan Poole. Defensive foul.
Jordan with it. There's a minute 59 left in the game. Pass to Longley. Here's Rodman. Here's Harper. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And the free throw, no good. The Wizards trail by 18. Pass to Sarr. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And here are the Bulls now. A minute and a half left in the fourth. The jump hook. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
George outside, fires the 3. Longley with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Here's Coulibaly. The Bulls making their last shot. George for 3. He buries it from 3. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jordan's got 46.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's George. George with another miss. Here's Pippen, guarded by Poole. From deep, Jordan. Here's Pippen, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Poole. Back to George. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And the three-pointer goes. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.